that potentially could be on the road. Whoever has bought this is one very, very lucky man. Hi guys, and welcome back, and welcome to a very, well, I always say it, but this is very unexpected. I've just jumped in the Audi RS3 and I'm heading on my way to Mercedes-Benz World. I'm heading there in the RS3 because I've been told by a friend of mine that the brand new, well, it's not exactly brand new, I'll get to that bit in a minute, the Mercedes AMG Vision is over there. Some of you might be aware of this car. This has been a concept car for years and it's just an absolutely incredible car, and I've always wanted to see it up close and personal. It has gull-wing doors, everything. It just looks the part. This car this year has been featured in the Batman movie, so it's one of the main cars along with the Batmobile. But not only that, I've been told that this is rumoured to be a customer car already. Someone has bought this car, and you're probably thinking, how much have they bought it for? Well, I will get into all that detail as this video goes on. But what I want to do is I want to get there, I want to see the car, because it's one of those cars that you'll probably see it once and you will never ever see it again, and I wanted to bring the content straight away for you guys so you guys can see it up close as well. This car originally never had an engine in it, it was just a concept car. Now it's a running car. The whole interior has been redone and everything. It's a total one-off. So let's get the RS3 started and head on our way. And look what I have found, the Mercedes AMG Vision Gran Turismo. This thing is absolutely unbelievable. I've seen nothing like it in the flesh. Honestly, all these LED lights and the presence of that, I mean, that is the coolest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Look at it, look at the wheels, they're ridiculous. But then look inside it. Oh my God, this is just epic. This really is. Look at that dash, that futuristic dash. Everything else is just amazing. I just cannot believe the presence of this car. Let's look at it from the front. Let's look at the front. Okay, look at that. Isn't that just unbelievable? That is probably the craziest car I've ever seen in my life. It's the fact how they've built this and made it into what it is now is just totally unbelievable. But when we look inside it, let's look inside it. The wheel, everything else, how it all lights up, and then how that's all glowing, all the finish of it as well. The finish inside, everything here, obviously all the Mercedes-Benz that glows up, everything, all the leather finish. You can see there it says fuel pump, lights, ignition, and then you have all the switches up here as well. I don't even know what they do. And then your rear view mirror, and then all the carbon fibre which is in there. If we can zoom in, we can have a look a bit closer. All of this is all finished in carbon fibre. It's so well done in here. And then when you look at it from the front, look at it from the front and all these LEDs which are running here, and this grille is just ginormous. You've got little LEDs in there, all blue. That potentially could be on the road. Whoever has bought this is one very, very lucky man. It's also got a little sort of boot kind of compartment here. Very tempting to pull up to see what's in there. But fuel is here. That's where you put the fuel in, just in there. Look at all the finish. As you can see, it's just all so well done. Let's look at it from the back from here. I mean, that's pretty incredible, isn't it? This LED running all the way across the back, and then the diffuser, totally carbon fibre. Another light at the back as well. So this car here is worth roughly between 1.5 and $2 million. So a lot of money. I've got no idea how much this exact one has gone for. Yeah, like I say, it's been recreated for the movie. I don't think I'm ever going to see one of these again, let's be honest. You are never going to see one again. You see one, that will be it. So I'm just enjoying my time sort of having a quick look around it. I mean, when you just look at it, you're just like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? The original one, the one that was made for the Gran Turismo game, doesn't even have an engine in it. This does, and that's why it's just totally a total one-off. A lot of people wanted the Project One, which is Mercedes' new hypercar, to be designed off the back of this, but yeah, that hasn't happened, and that looks very good in its own right, but yeah, it's unreal. That is now causing quite a lot of attention. A lot of people are here now taking photos of it. To be honest with you, I probably wouldn't be surprised if this has been sold for more than $1.52 million, if I'm honest, but the attention it gets is mad. Like, everyone looks at it and they just can't believe it, like, including me. I just keep looking at it from every angle, and just, it is the coolest thing literally I've ever seen in my life. But in London, you wouldn't be able to run a front plate. Where would you put the plate on it? If I saw that on the road, I just would probably have a heart attack. It also has a retractable rear spoiler, which comes up from here. Pedal box, you just have, that's it, your brake and accelerator. There's only 2 pedals. Look at the paddle shifts. Obsessed with that light in the middle. When you look at the cockpit, imagine sitting there and driving that. I mean. So I'm now back in the Audi RS3. I'm gonna head on my way back to London, but that was just really cool to see the Mercedes AMG Vision up close and personal, because let's be honest, you're never going to see one again, and it was just a real experience just to get up close and see how the whole thing has been developed. Basically, it's incredible. The finish on it is just amazing. I'm kind of lost for words by seeing it. Imagine seeing that on the road. Just imagine seeing that on the road. And we don't know exactly the exact price this car has been sold for, but the rough figures are like $1.5 to $2 million. But obviously it could be more, considering this is a car in a film, etc. And a total one-off. Whoever's bought it has got themselves a pretty incredible car, and a very lucky owner as well. I mean, wouldn't that just be the dream to have that in your garage? This car was spotted in London on the weekend. That's why I really wanted to get up close and actually see it. It was at the Grosvenor House. You can see it here. The car was all parked up, and the Batmobile was there as well in the distance. So you can see that. They had both of the Batman cars down there. That was sent to me, by the way, by Joe from Skulls and Snap. So I'm just heading back into London now. I have a couple of meetings to go to, but this traffic is very, very frustrating. One of the things I've had to get used to with living in London is that you don't really drive very far. I've hardly driven the R8 in the last couple of days. Well, in fact, I haven't actually driven it at all. It's just been totally left alone. And then the RS3, I haven't driven it for like 4 days before today. So it's crazy when you actually live in London, how little you drive around. It's not ideal. Probably gonna take me about an hour to do a mile. There we go, start stop is on. And that's basically what I do all the time here. I've now arrived back, and the RS3 is all parked up. It does need a bit of a wash, this car, it really does. It is pretty filthy. I'm gonna get the Audi R8 and I'm gonna park this alongside the RS3, because I haven't actually seen both of them together under the lights. I see it so much outside, and after that I actually need to wash the Audi R8. But I'm not gonna bore you all. I'm not gonna show you how a washing procedure happens, because I'm not very good at it. It needs a bit of a warm up, so I'm just going to leave it for a couple of minutes. So there we have them, both parked up under the lights. That looks ridiculous. The chrome, look at the chrome, just like the lighting is so good for the chrome. A few fingerprint marks on the on here, so this is why I want to wash it, because it's so easy just to get fingerprint marks on this car. And we did a drag race with it the other day, and since then it just has a little bit of a layer of dirt on it. And whether you can see up close as well, waving at you, hello all, hello all. Even fingerprints on the roof, that is solely from people just touching the car. So many people have been saying, oh, I'm unsure on the orange calipers. Do I keep these calipers orange or do I change them? Let me know what you think, because I personally, I think the orange kind of works, but you know, with the purple, I think the orange works. But let me know if you want me to change them. Just put it in the comment section below and I'll have a think about it. We are going to be doing a public reactions video with the Audi R8 in London coming up this weekend. A lot of people do ask me, what are people's reactions when they see you in the Audi R8 with that crazy rap on it? Well, you are going to see, because it is very, very interesting and hilarious at the same time, because the amount of heads this turns is unbelievable. The reactions are hilarious. A public reaction video will be coming very, very soon. Today has been a really epic day. As I mentioned, very, very unexpected, but cool to get up close and personal with the Mercedes AMG Vision. What a car, what an honor just to see it. It's just amazing, and whoever owns it is one very, very lucky person. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more pictures of it online, but not only that, we're going to see it all in the Batman movie, which is coming out in a couple of weeks. And one day I just wish I could drive that car. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all very soon.